knocks from within and without. The ruling APC appears to be under intense pressure over its activities as internal wranglings mount, with stern warnings coming from some chieftains about a possible implosion of the party. An election declared by INEC. Another by-election declared by INEC. FCT rerun elections to hold on Wednesday. It looks like it's a season of inconclusive elections. That's the focus on the program. Thank you for joining in. This is the very first episode of Politics Today weekly show right here on Channels Television. I'm Seun Okinbaloye. It promises to be an interesting episode of the program, but hang in there. We'll bring you some of the top political stories we are following at this time.
Political roundup on Channels Television. Here are your top political stories this time.
The inconclusive election fever seems to have hit the nation's capital as the chief returning officer declares parts of Saturday's election inconclusive. According to INEC, the elections are not completed in 4 of the 6 local government areas of the FCT. The Commission has announced that it will conduct a rerun election in 39 polling units across 20 registration areas of the FCT. The reasons given are violence, overvoting, and non-use of smart card readers for accreditation of voters. In Osun State, the Ife Central by-election was earlier declared inconclusive on Saturday. Thereafter, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, declared the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Digbo Eluwole, as the winner into Ife Central State Constituency in the Osun State House of Assembly. Announcing the results of the election in Ile-Ife, Osun State, the returning officer, Dr. Francis Oladimeji, said Eluwole polled 5,504 votes to defeat Segun Fanibe of the Accord Party, who scored 4,790 votes, and Adetilewa Shijuwade of the APC, who also polled 4,587 votes. And the former national chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Dr. Okwesilieze Nwodo, has declared that he hasn't left the party. Chief Nwodo today in a press statement refuted the insinuations that he has dumped the People's Democratic Party and joined the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC. The former party chairman says although the development in his party is embarrassing and unexciting, he is yet to dump the party. Dr. Nwodo is a pioneer national secretary of the People's Democratic Party and former governor of Old Enugu State. As the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is yet to make known its stance on the federal legislative seats in Anambra State, members of the party in the state are looking at how to resolve the impasse. At a meeting held by some members of the party in Awka, some of them are appealing to Mr. Ejike Ogwebego-led PDP group to embrace peace and allow the PDP members at the National Assembly to continue with their representation in the interest of peace and collective gain of the party. But Mr. Ejike Ogwebego has fired back, warning any factional group in Anambra State to steer clear of any activity in the name of the party or face arrest.
I'm sending a note of warning to them that it is different from any meeting. And if they do so, they will be arrested. What we have is Supreme Court judgment, that is final.
And you're up to date. Those are your top political stories you need to know.
Well, thank you for staying with us on the program. And quickly, now let's give you some updates on what is happening as regarding election. Let's talk about the FCT election, which has been declared inconclusive. It is one of the elections INEC conducted after the 2015 general elections. The Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, has fixed Wednesday, April the 13th, 2016 for the conduct of FCT rerun elections after the exercise was declared inconclusive in 4 of the 6 local council areas. The Commission today in a press statement says the reason for the cancelled polls were due to issues ranging from violence, overvoting, and non-use of smart card readers for accreditation of voters. The rerun election is expected to hold in 39 polling units in 20 registration areas of the Federal Capital Territory. But the umpire says the exercise on the day of rerun will take a similar modality with the initial conduct, with simultaneous voting, which is slated to start by 8 a.m. and end by 2 p.m. The Commission has asked political parties and their candidates to ensure peace to allow the conclusion of the elections. And of course, we've been talking to you about the Osun by-election, the Ife Central by-election, where the candidate of the PDP has been declared winner in that exercise. There you go. Those are the figures for you there. Dikpo Eluole is now to represent Ife Central in the House of Assembly. That election was initially declared inconclusive before it was concluded on Sunday and the winner emerging. Away from elections now, let's go into the issues pertaining to the APC. The APC got the mandate to lead Nigeria barely a year ago, and now it appears the party is facing some storming moments from the budget controversies where some top members of the party have disagreed with the party on the issues of and positions of pardon and all of that, and also positions and appointments of the party have been some of the issues that have generated a lot of controversies. Well, chieftain of the party, Alhaji Kawu Baraje from Kwara State, has warned the party of an impending implosion. What exactly is happening with the ruling party? Mr. Timmy Frank joins us from our Abuja studio. He's the Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the APC. In fact, the spokesperson of the party right now as we speak. Many thanks for joining us on the program. I'm very sure that you have heard what Alhaji Kawu Baraje said about your party, that there is a dragon coming into the party, which he said affected the PDP when he was a member of the PDP. Do you see any dragon, and what exactly is happening, the internal wranglings that we hear now?
Yes, thank you very much. And first of all, I want to let you know that whatever, my leader, Kawu Baraje, must have said earlier on, I think he's not the first to come up with his own views about the party, about the nation, and so forth. And I can tell you clearly, before today, it was very known to all Nigerians when I came up to take a position about the internal crisis in our party. So many persons within my party as at then, felt, I'm not meant to bring the internal party issues to the public. But again, I'll let you know that what is happening today in my party, just like what Baraje has said, I stand to support his views, I stand to support his position, and I can tell you very clearly, it's very disturbing, it's very worrisome that this is a party we all came together to build. This is a party, we've assured Nigerians as a party before we came into government that, we were bringing the change mantra to Nigerians. But again, I can let you know that until we resolve the internal crisis in the party, I think Nigerians will not take us serious as a party, because if we cannot manage this victory that God gave to us, it's going to be a disgraceful one before Nigerians. And sometimes when I speak, people will say, how come, being the deputy spokesperson, how come